REGEN actually has a really interesting story of how it came about, and it was our two founders, Mark Kerbel and Roman Kulik.
In August of 2004, when we had that huge power blackout, Mark Kerbel, one of the other founders, and myself, we were both at the lakefront. With the power failure, the entire city was clear of smog, and it was really enlightening. So we got together the next day and started discussing it, and we decided that, you know what, there's probably something we can do to kind of make energy more efficient.
The basis behind the development of our product is biomimicry, and that's modeling something in technology or in design after natural systems in nature.
We're effectively mimicking how a bee colony operates.
It's a very simple creature with a really tiny brain, and if it operated on its own, it's programmed to just do very simple tasks, to do one thing at a time and not change its behavior really. But in reality, that's not how those types of insects work. What they do is they work very effectively in a swarm, so they're constantly communicating with each other, and they can shift their behavior for the betterment of the group. So that's really the heart of the swarm energy management concept, that we take a bunch of simple devices, we embed them with our software. It allows our devices to communicate with each other wirelessly and make intelligent decisions as a group. Our controllers are able to make decisions that will smooth out and lower the overall electrical demand on a facility, and to actually make smart decisions about when to use electricity so we can reduce consumption and do something good for the environment.
I love taking Canadian technology out to other markets. I mean, we have in Canada some amazing technologists, and leveraging all the different technologies that are out there in other markets and bringing them into a space like demand management and demand response is phenomenal. And then, taking it from here in Toronto and Ontario out to places like California and being the leaders out there in this space is fantastic.
We bring our products to market everywhere we can, but we've got a big focus also historically on the Toronto area market. We tend to forget that Toronto is, I think, the 5th largest city in North America. It is a great market to sell into. And for a product like ours, where we're reducing electrical demand and demand charges for our customers and also electrical consumption, Toronto and Ontario in general presents itself as a very good market, because the demand rates for electricity, the consumption rates, the charges for electricity are quite high.
Yeah, so the response was great from utility partners, and because they truly understand the need for demand management type technologies to really reduce the demand on the grid.
Taking the technology that we've developed here in Canada, and to find that it's applicable all over North America, and in fact we think the applicability goes beyond that, is absolutely fantastic. We're expanding by leaps and bounds right now.
As we scale up, having partners on the back end that are really effective and efficient at manufacturing it is going to be key to us. And then on the front end, having partners who really have a core belief system that somewhat aligns with ours, which is that electrical demand and consumption management should be really easy to use, effective for the end user, in that it should maintain occupant comfort.
Fantastic. To be able to contribute to the success of the green tech sector and to contribute to the success of the GTA, it makes you feel so good. And to do it in such a fashion that's so environmentally conscious and sustainable is just the added bonus. And I think there's a lot of companies in this area that are doing exactly the same thing.